We almost bought that little house with a garden by the road. We almost filled the empty rooms with all the dreams we used to hold. We almost had a wedding song. We almost chose a date. We got so close to everything, but close was not the same. We built a world on promises that couldn't hold together. We were almost forever, almost a lifetime in your arms, almost a story with a happy ending, almost safe from harm. We were almost forever, but almost disappeared too soon. Now forever belongs to someone else, and almost belongs to me and you. I almost called your mother back when she asked if I was fine. I almost told her I still keep your picture at my bedside. You almost turned around that day. I saw it in your eyes, but almost doesn't change the truth, and love can't live on almost tries. Maybe in another life we finish what we started. Maybe there we keep the home and never leave it broken hearted. We were almost forever, almost every dream come true, almost growing old together, almost making it through. We were almost forever, a perfect promise made too soon. Now forever belongs to someone else, and almost belongs to me and you. We had almost everything, but almost wasn't enough. We stood beneath the hallway light, two hearts with nothing left to say. Your hands were shaking in your coat, mine couldn't make you stay. You looked at me like one last time could hold the years we left behind. Then you turned the handle slowly and took your future out of mine. I heard your footsteps down the hall, each one louder than them all. It was goodbye in slow motion, like a wave pulling back from the shore. I watched the love leave your eyes before you walked through the door. It was goodbye in slow motion, every second cutting me open. You were already gone before the last word was spoken. The elevator closed on us, a silver line between two lives. I saw my reflection standing there, a broken man with tired eyes. I wanted to run down the stairs to stop the ending at the street, but sometimes love is letting go, when letting go makes you incomplete. We didn't scream, we didn't fight, we simply ran out of reasons. Two people can survive the storm and still be changed by every season. It was goodbye in slow and I am still standing there inside that final moment. I learned to speak the way you liked. I wore the colors that you chose. I gave up nights with all my friends so you would never feel alone. I kept forgiving every wound and called the bleeding sacrifice. I tried so hard to be enough, I forgot who I was. I lost me loving you, gave away the parts you never knew. I became the man you wanted, while the man I was fell through. I lost sleep, I lost truth, I lost everything I could improve. The saddest part of losing us is I lost me loving you. Now I don't recognize the face that looks at me from in the glass. His eyes are full of apologies for disappearing in the past. I'm picking up the dreams I dropped, I'm calling friends I pushed away. I'm learning love should never ask a heart to lose and self to stay. I lost me loving you, gave away the parts you never knew. I became the man you wanted, while the man I was fell through. I lost sleep, I lost truth, I lost everything I could improve. The saddest part of losing us is I lost me loving you. I don't hate you for the ending, I just wish I'd understood. Someone who truly loves you wouldn't change you if they could. I lost me loving you, but I'm finding pieces shining through. I can hear my own voice rising from the silence we once knew. I lost sleep, I lost truth, but I found a strength I never used. The hardest part of losing us was finding me without you. The hardest part of losing us was finding me without you. The station clock said 10:30. You stood beneath the pouring rain, the pouring rain. Your suitcase rested by your feet while I searched for something I could say. You asked me if I'd changed my mind. I looked away and let you leave. I thought my pride would keep me strong, but pride is colder than it seems. The doors were closing one by one, your eyes were asking me to run. You were the last train home, and I watched you disappear. I could have called your name, but I was frozen by my fear. Now every road I take only leads me back alone. You were the last train, and I let the last train go. I drive past places where we laughed, I drive past places where we laughed. The little bar on 7th Street. I see two strangers through the glass, sitting where you sat with me. I wonder where you're sleeping now, and if somebody holds you close. Do you ever think about that night, or am I just a ghost you chose? If I could turn the hands of time, if I Found our photograph today inside an old forgotten book. We were laughing by the ocean. You had sunlight in your look. The edges have begun to fade, but your smile is still the same. Funny how a piece of paper can bring. I took it outside in my hand and watched the clouds cover the land. You're a photograph in the rain, a beautiful memory washing away. I try to hold on to your face, but every drop takes something away. You're a photograph in the rain, a moment I can't ever save. The colors run, the picture changes, but I still love you the same. I remember when we took it. I remember when we took it. You said we'd come back every year. I believed that love was strong enough to keep forever near. Now the ocean keeps on moving like it never knew our names. And I'm standing with the evidence of everything that changed. Maybe memories aren't meant to stay as perfect as they were. Maybe time must blur the lines before the heart can finally learn. You're a photograph in the rain, a beautiful memory washing away. I loosen my hands around the past and let the water take the pain. You're a photograph in the rain, the last piece of yesterday. The colors run, the picture changes, but I still love you the same. I still love you the same. I slowly do the same. I changed your name inside my phone, but I still know your number. I put our photographs away, but I still see them in my slumber. I tell the world that I'm alright. I laugh when they bring you up, but every lie becomes a knife when I remember us. You said forever quietly, like it was something guaranteed. I'm still calling you mine when I talk to the stars at night, still saving your place. Though I know you won't arrive, I'm still wearing the watch that you gave me that summer night. You stopped loving me, but I'm still calling you mine. Your favorite song came on today. I couldn't let it finish. I turned it off before the part where every word became an image of you dancing in the kitchen, barefoot underneath the light. I never knew a memory could hurt this much inside. Maybe one day I'll say your name and feel no breaking in my chest. Maybe one day you'll be a story, not the love I can't forget. I'm still heart learns how to lie, I'll still be calling you mine. The city lights were burning blue. The rainy lights were burning blue. The rain was drawing on the glass. You said you couldn't do this anymore, and every second stopped too fast. I asked you if there was someone else. You said the problem wasn't him. You'd been leaving me in little ways long before the night began. I saw the answer in your eyes. Love had already said goodbye. On the night you let me go, the whole city carried on. Cars were moving, people laughing, like nothing in the world was wrong. On the night you let me go, I learned how little true I believe. I learned how lonely crowded streets can be. A million lights were shining, but none of them could shine for me. I walked for hours without a plan, your final words inside my head. I passed the place we first met and wished I'd chosen somewhere else instead. The midnight train went underground, a lonely sound beneath my feet. I wondered how the world could turn when you were no longer next to me. I thought the end would sound like thunder, like breaking glass or pouring rain. But it sounded like your quiet voice saying you no longer felt the same. On the night you let me go, the whole city carried on. Morning came without permission, though everything I loved was gone. On the night you let me go, I lost the future I believed. A million lights were shining, but none could bring you back to me. Woke up reaching for your hand, but all I touched was empty sheets. The morning light came through the blinds and showed me what I couldn't keep. Your coffee cup is by the sink, your picture's hanging on the wall. I thought the time would make it fade, but time has changed nothing at all. Keep the tell of room won't sound so cold, but every silence says your name, and every shadow feels like home. In the space you left behind, I still hear your heartbeat next to mine. Every door reminds me what I'm waiting for. In the space you left behind, pieces of my mind. You walked away, but I still stay, living in the love you threw away. I found the letter that you wrote, the one that said we'd never end. I read it like a foolish man who still believes those words again. My friends all say I'll be okay, that someday someone new will come, but they don't know the hardest part. You were my person, not just someone. In the space you left behind, I still hear your heartbeat next to mine. Every door reminds me what I'm waiting for in the space you left behind. Oh, I'm pieces of my mind. You walked away, but I still stay, living in the love you threw away. Maybe love was never meant to promise that it wouldn't change. But why did you become a stranger with the same familiar face? In the space you left behind, I'm learning how to say goodbye. When I stop missing you, will the mornings feel less heavy? Will I wake without your memory, already waiting there for me? When I stop missing you, will your name become a stranger? Will the songs we used to sing finally lose their danger? I don't know when that day will come, but I know it has to come. When I stop missing you, I hope I don't forget the way you made the ordinary feel like something heaven sent. When I stop missing you, I hope the pain is all that leaves. I wanna keep the love we had without the way it ruins me. When I stop missing you, maybe I'll drive past your street. Maybe my hands won't start to shake. Maybe my heart will stay in beat. Maybe I'll hear you're doing well and truly mean it when I smile. Maybe I'll thank the time we had instead of wishing for a while. Healing doesn't mean the love was nothing but a lie. Sometimes healing means accepting some beautiful things have to die. When I stop missing you, I hope I find myself again. I hope I open up my heart and let somebody new come in. When I stop missing you, I'll carry all the good with me and leave the broken parts with you. I don't know when, but someday I will. Your side of the bed is colder now. I never crossed the line. Your pillow still remembers you much better than my mind. I'm mine. The curtains move like you're coming in. The floorboards make a sound. For half a second I believe that you've come back around. Your side of the bed is where the silence sleeps. It's where I place the promises Your side of the bed, your side of the bed still feels too close to me. You're gone from this apartment, but you're everywhere I breathe. I sleep with all the lights turned on. The darkness knows too much. It knows I miss your sleepy smile. The darkness knows too much. It knows I miss your sleepy smile, your voice, your morning touch. I tried to move the furniture to make this room feel new, but nothing changes anything when everything was you. I know I should let someone in. I know I shouldn't wait, but love has left a shape of you that no one can replace. Your side of the bed is where my heart still breaks. It's where I dream you're coming home and wake to my mistake. Your side of the bed will someday just be space, but tonight I turn toward the dark and almost see your face, and almost see your face.